So just when you thought things couldn't get worse with the Dallas Cowboys, they got worse. So two situations came out pretty much right after the other. First being that Michael Gallup was going to be out 3 to 5 weeks due to a calf strain. And then the next being that La'el Collins is suspended for 5 games because he violated the NFL's drug and substance abuse policy. So, before we get straight into that, if you guys could do me a solid favor and make sure to leave a like on this video. It doesn't take too long to do, and it helps the channel out a lot in YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you're enjoying the Cowboys content. I am trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so your subscription would be greatly appreciated. And finally, hit that notification bell as well. So, I guess we should start off with the Michael Gallup situation. So, Michael Gallup, he got hurt during the Bucs game, and we kind of thought, like, okay, could be just like an ankle thing. He'll be back out there. Well, it's a calf strain, and it's, significant to the point to where he's going to be out for some time. Now, does this impact the Cowboys' offense? Not really. Sure, it does. I'm not trying to act like it doesn't have some form of an impact. But I think people are forgetting that we have Dak under center, and we already have CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper on this roster, and they were electric in that first game. And then we have Noah Brown, we have Cedric Wilson, so we have guys behind them to step up their game when one of them is out. And so with Amari Cooper having a strong game to start the year along with CeeDee Lamb, I think that those two are going to make a push to continue this offense rolling. So, there is that. And then, as for the La'el Collins situation, the fact that he decided not to take a test or refused and missed those tests is very telling. Okay? And he's really good when healthy. I was about to say last night, but, 2 nights ago, I should say now, he was very, very good, all things considered. But does this hurt the Cowboys? Well, what hurts the Cowboys more? Obviously, La'el being out hurts them more because I don't think they're going to put Zach Martin at right tackle. I think what they're going to do is put Ty Neshke or Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele, I bet more so. Now, is Terrence still full on garbage? If you were to say for the first part of 2020, yes. Now, he has improved. Can he hold his own? Not really. But I can, for 5 games, for 1 game, I could say otherwise. But I think the Cowboys should just play Zach at right tackle. I know he doesn't like to play it, but he's the best guy there. Or, if they really want to, play Connor Williams at right tackle and put Conor Mcgovern at left guard. I mean, Mcgovern looked really good. Sure, he had a couple hiccups here and there, but he did very good given the tall task of going up against that, interior of the Bucs defense. And then with Zach Martin most likely returning this week, even if he was out this week, I feel confident that we'll be fine. Look, like I said this on Twitter, I said as long as Dak Prescott's under center, the Dallas Cowboys offense and the team itself will be fine. The defense just needs to do their job. And, look, do I think they're going to get 4 turnovers versus the Chargers? No. But the fact that they got that many turnovers and, just the way they were being opportunistic when, hey, there's a chance to get something and they weren't afraid to jump on them, that's really telling. And so I believe, now as we shift over to what does the schedule look like, so you have the Chargers next week, you have the Eagles on Monday night at home, you have the Panthers at home, you have the Giants at home, and then you got the Patriots on the road. Those are your next 5 games. I think that Dallas comes out of that stretch 3-3 at the worst. I think that the Chargers could give you a fuss. I've talked about this in my season prediction video. But then again, I did say that I believe Dallas will start out 1-1. It's just a matter of who they beat. I think that when you go home, I think that the Panthers out of those teams, maybe your division rival can give you some fits. But I think Dallas will beat Philly easily. I think that the Panthers have a chance. I need to see how the Panthers do going into that game because that could change my opinion. But they can give you maybe some fits As for the Giants, I don't see it unless, unless things happen. I just don't see the Giants really doing outstanding, but they're not going to be garbage. And then the Patriots. So I think that at the worst, Dallas comes out of this stretch 3-3. I think at the best they come out of this 4-2, or well, the best they come out of this 5-1, winning 5 straight games. But I think realistically, I think 3-3 is more likely. But considering the fact, when you look at these, I think that the Chargers and the Patriots are the teams where this upcoming game you're going to have to win. But is it the end-all be-all? No, because you play in a division that's very weak. So I think that Dallas will be fine. I think that if Dak wasn't playing, then the season's over. But when you saw what he was able to do against that team, I think he'll be fine. I don't want to give a false sense of hope, but, are we forgetting that, he put up very good numbers against, very quality teams at the beginning of the year, and he had Brandon Knight and Terrence Steele as his tackles. So based off of what happened last year, I'm confident that as long as Dak Prescott is able to stay upright, I think we'll win games. So guys, don't worry. I'm not trying to sit here and be like it's a non-concern, but I feel like this is more of an annoyance than it is like a glaring issue. I don't, especially with what I saw on Thursday night, I think that as long as the Cowboys have Dak under center and the defense continues to improve with the young guys, I think that this is going to be a tough team this year. I think they should win the East handily. But again, when you look at this schedule, I think that where they're really going to shine is maybe down the stretch. So for Dallas, you need to go into LA and beat the Chargers, which I think they will. And then come home. I mean, you have 3 home games. Maybe you can get 3 home wins, even if you start out 0-2. I mean, I'm not worried yet. I think that I would be hitting the panic button if we get to the bye week and we're 2-4 or less, which do you, be honest with me, do you think that Dallas is going to go into the bye week with 4 losses or 5 losses? Probably not, and I think this team, as long as the quarterback's upright, it's one of those types of teams. So, yeah. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, once again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys? Have a good one. Bye-bye.